Hello and welcome to Whispers of the Forest with my psychic connection. I am Squirrel and I am going to be your reader for the evening. Now, I do have to warn y'all. Okay, so the free readings are 2 minutes long each, and you can get on that list by just putting in a specific question in the chat thing. That's the technical term now. Specific question in the chat. And what happens when the 2 minutes are up, we hear this bell. It goes ding, 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 ding. It scares the bejesus out of all of us. But for some reason today, I can't hear any of the videos. So if I miss the bell, I'm going to have to beg someone in the back to pop on and go ding, ding. So I know the time is up. I should have said that earlier, but I realized it in the opening. So seriously, if you'd love to have a question read, go ahead and pop a specific question into the chat. We don't do general readings here. We do those on www.mypsychicconnection.com. So all you have to do if you want a general reading is hop on over there. We don't do it here because we do only have the 2 minutes, and they can go all over the place, or they can go deep into your Kool-Aid that you don't want everyone knowing what flavor it is. Seriously, there's some things you just don't want the whole public to know. Okay. All right. So if you would like a longer reading, or you'd like to jump to the head of the list, you can do a donation. Those are always welcome. We have a 3 minute, a 6 minute, a mini, and a mega. I don't do mediums on my own. I'm still learning to, great deal. I don't know enough to be comfortable to do them on my own, but everything else I can do. Okay. So, okay, you guys, I know you're feeling the crazy energies that are around. It's been building up and building up. Hi, Audrey, you still awake? Yay. So it's been building up. And what's been going on is we had that nasty square between Mars in Cancer and the Sun in Aries. And now that the square is out, it's still being affected by some sextiles in Taurus. Those are good things. But they make energy flow really easy. So you've got all this emotion flowing all freely. That's not always a good thing. So if you're having a rough time, hold on, stick it out. It's almost over. Today could either be really wonderful for you because we've got that amazing eclipse with the new moon in Aries, or it could be over like, wow, what the hell is going on, because it's that new moon in Aries. Okay, so full that total solar eclipses can only happen during a new moon, but it brings in full moon energy. So tonight and even into tomorrow and the next day, Friday, you can do some great work on your emotional insides. Um, the new moon is really good for bringing in what you want and need and embracing it. And the full moon is excellent for shedding light on things and getting rid of that which no longer serves you. So it's only once a year that a full solar eclipse happens. So once a year, you've got this incredible opportunity to use the energies of both moons. I highly, highly recommend you do it. Might be painful, but it will be worth it. And if it gets too painful, you know you can always find us here. We're here for you. All right. So we've gone through the donations and how to get on the list. Again, if you're just coming in, just pop your question in, make it a specific question. We do not do general or legal questions. They're against the law in a lot of countries and a lot of states, and nobody here wants to go to jail. And it's best to leave that to the professionals, because sometimes when we're translating what we're getting from the universe, it could be in a language we just don't comprehend. And medical and legal is a language all its own. There is like a legalese, I swear it. And so I can't speak for the other readers, but I may interpret it in squirrel and it be totally wrong. So I don't want to give squirrel advice for legal or medical. I want to make sure I'm getting the proper terminology from the universe. All right, so we will hop right into this. Who do we have first? I'm excited. Gemma. Hi, Gemma. She says, hi, can you see when Adam is next coming to visit me? He's got 10 days off work soon, although he can change his mind daily about anything. Doesn't seem to want to see me. Normally he would do. Let's take a. Oh, honey, you are. I love you. I'm just going to put that right out there. But I know that you're a Virgo. And Virgos tend to worry about everything. And if they don't have something sufficient to worry about, they amplify something else. Honey, you don't have a thing to worry about. This man does love you. You two have a beautiful relationship. I think that it's not that he doesn't want to see you. I think that right now, the logistics of everything that he has to do during this 10 days off is overwhelming him. And he's just not being able to fit it in properly. There's a great deal he has to take care of. But I do also see he definitely wants to see you for many reasons. This man's in love with you, Gemma. Okay, he wants to see you. And the first opportunity that he has within this 10 days, he will come see you. It will be within that 10 days. So uh, put your put your put your dancing slippers on and get ready for him. All right. So stop worrying, honey. And I know that's like saying stop breathing to anybody else for a Virgo, but you got this, honey. You've got this. Uh, Audrey knows she's a Virgo. So, all right. Audrey says, ha. And no way, LOL. Yeah, I've got some Virgo in my chart. And Virgo energy is amazing because it is constantly moving, but sometimes it can just beat your butt. It's really harsh. So, all right, you guys, share us out. Make sure you're letting everybody know who we are so we can grow and you guys can grow with us. And you can say, we were there first. You can say that. You can say that. And Rebecca says, me too. Yes, Rebecca. But yeah, it, and I'm pretty sure Gemma's a Virgo. We got the Virgo crowd. So we gotta love y'all. And we do. But be sure to be sharing us out, and we appreciate that. All right, who do we have next? Sabrina. Hey, Sabrina. She says, hello, love. Should I give up studies and work for Monat Global and sell products? I want to help children, but at the same time, I really haven't put any effort into studying. Let's take a look at this. Okay. I feel like if you quit the studies, that you will definitely end up brokenhearted. So I'm trying to see if there is any way you can continue the studies. And it feels to me that right now, I wouldn't discontinue completely. If you feel that you need to go work for the company that begins with an M, um, you need to put bread on the table, right? So we got to do what we got to do. But don't completely quit. You're not in a frame of mind at the moment. I think you started out really strong, but you've got so much going around you that is confusing you, frustrating you. Your ex still hanging around and taking up space. And I don't mean just sitting and taking up a chair, taking up space with his negative energy where you feel him going, and it's making you go, and it's really frustrating and you're confused and you're not putting your best foot forward with your studies. So maybe put them to the side for just a minute, take a breather, go back to them come Monday. I want you to take the weekend off if you can. Go back to them Monday and remind yourself what you are doing this for. You've lost focus from the big picture. She says, right, I understand. And if he wants to sulk or take up energetic space, tell him he's got to do it somewhere you're not studying, because that is really, really messing with. But don't quit altogether, honey. Okay? I hope that helps. And ah, so you guys know we've got some really exciting stuff. It's already started this week at 10 o'clock on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Journey's having a special guest for you guys to meet new psychics. This is exciting. This is going to introduce you to some beautiful, beautiful energy and some different kinds of readers with different points of views that you might be like, oh, she gets me or he gets me. So come and see who Journey's bringing along. And Sabrina says, thank you. Is that a hug or a kiss, the ex? And she says, yeah, you're right. Yeah, don't give this up. It'll break your heart. It's a kiss. Okay. Okay. Thank you for the kisses. I like kisses. So we've got those, all the new psychics coming on, which is spectacular. And Rebecca Wood says, I just got a Dove chocolate wrapper that says, inhale the future, exhale the past. Perfect timing for that. Ooh. And I'd have to do it with the Dove chocolate wrapper right up to my nose, and then the future would smell like chocolate. And it doesn't get any better than that. And Mare sent me hearts. Thank you, Mare. I appreciate it. Now, you guys, send me some squirrels, send me some hearts, send me some. Do they have any vomiting unicorns? I want a vomiting unicorn emoji. Okay, you guys, send me the weirdest emoji you can find. How about that? And tack it squirrel to it. And Rebecca's laughing at me. Oh, speaking of Rebecca, she told me I get a lot of my jokes from Rebecca because she's just funny. And she told me a great one today. Says, how do babies know it's time to be born? And hi, Mary. How do babies know it's time to be born? They want out of womb. So I got a kick out of that one. I love the dad jokes, y'all. Feel free to send me jokes. I will read them. And there's got to be, what is that? I saw eyeballs. I think I need some new ones. Those are people. Okay. Squirrel's at it. And Audrey's laughing at me. I love you, Audrey. So, who do we have next? We got to keep going, or I'll be laughing at y'all all night. And then I'll tell you more jokes. Audrey. Hi, Audrey. And she says, hi, squirrel, with the squirrels in the wave and the aw, lots of emojis. Hopefully, I'm awake to respond. I think you are. I've had a week. Will everything be okay financially for Wes and I? Moving next month. He's still out of work, and my dad isn't getting me hours. How we gonna be paying this new mortgage? It's double what I pay now, and thanks. So let's take a look, because that's serious. If I pass out, I love you, squirrel or squirrel typo. I love you too, Audrey, and I hope you love me even though you didn't pass out. Okay, so let's see. How can this be handled? Because that's a big one. Okay. All right. So the first thing that I see needing to happen is you and Wes sit down and have a very in-depth conversation about your finances, your bills, what you can afford, what you can't afford, what you can get rid of. And I think it was energy the other night. I'm not sure, but she said don't get rid of the things you like. get rid of the things you don't use as far as what bills are. And I thought that was the best advice. She said, yeah, a little stress. You guys, I don't think you've had time to really have a conversation. I think it's that tension is so high that everything's met as a challenge or a fighting words. So you haven't really had a chance. And let him know, hey, I just really want to sit down. He may have to go back to work. I know he's waiting for his position with that other company, but this would not be permanent. It would be temporary, but it's right now things are not balancing out. You really need to take an action plan, clear up the confusion. And she says, yeah, we are slowly, absolutely. And this one's going to take a lot of teamwork, Audrey. So I know you work with your dad. I don't know if he would be hearing you if you said you really, really needed the hours, but he might hear you if you say, Dad, I'm going to have to get a part time job so that I can make ends meet. And he'll probably give you the hours. She said, no crap, it's whack. LOL. Yeah, you're terrified because you don't have an action plan. The very first thing you two need to do, bring pen and paper and write stuff down as far as what you're spending, what you're bringing in. And she said, yes. So, yeah, Wesley you both might have to do a little extra shuffling, but with teamwork and communication and working together, you guys can do this. You can absolutely like that bell. I can't hear it today though. It's a good thing I'm looking at the screen. So, you guys know when we got the summer shows coming that you're gonna have. I don't know if I'm okay. I'm just gonna give you a sneak peek. I'm not gonna say too much about it, but there are gonna be VIP shows. Okay. And in addition to that, for VIP treatment, every donation gets points like credits towards a paid reading. So my psychic connection is really wanting to give back with the VIP shows, with the credits. And then I don't know if y'all know or not, but every month we give portion of the donations to like $1 of every single donation to a different charity. And this month we have the Plant a Tree Foundation. So for in honor of Earth Day, which is what, Saturday? Saturday, in honor of Earth Day. That is a beautiful, beautiful gift for all of us. Okay, so let's get going. Who do we have next? Jamie says, one of my faves. So, Stay. Hello, Stay. What is coming up for me financially? All right, let's find out. What is coming in? Oh, you've been going through a time. All right. You know the old adage, it's got to get worse before it can get better. Well, I'm thinking things are already pretty slim. I've got the King of Coins in reverse and the King of Coins upright. Man, this is Daddy Warbucks. You are feeling like anything but like me, Mama Warpenny, right? So you're really feeling the pinch of things right now. And you feel like it's this constant battle, like you're always having to fight. Like every time you get one bill paid, something comes up, or every time you have the money saved up for something that you need, you bust a tire, or your car hose goes turning live, or something keeps getting in the way, and it's really making you stress out, and it's causing a level of depression. Hold on. This is the end result where you will be okay. You're going to have to start fresh at some point. You're going to have to clean the slate and say, okay, there are some of these bills that I can't handle. What can I do about this? A lot of credit places, a lot of like even car places and things like that. If you pick up the phone and you call them and tell them, I am having a serious problem, they will try to work with you. When my husband had a second heart attack, even our car place was like, you don't have to pay for the car payment until he's back at work. It's phenomenal, but you have to let them know. So going through this difficult of a time, it really would be a good idea for you to communicate to some of your debtors the issues that you're having. See if there's any way they can work with you and hold on. Things will get better, but it does look like it will be from. I hope that helps, honey. I feel you. I've been there and don't ever want to be there again. So, Mare, yes, good one. Mare found Earths and Kelly found, are those bunny slippers? They, they look like bunny slippers to me. And Rebecca Wood says, good advice. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, we try. Kelly sent me tulips and lemons. I like lemons. I like the yellow. And what is that? Mare sent me flowers. I do. You guys, thank you for the emojis. They make me excited and happy. Only Audrey sent me a squirrel though. So, okay, I'm gonna give you all the rundown. So Destiny likes crowns. All right. If you're watching Destiny, she likes crowns and purple hearts. Journey likes trees and lightning bolts. I like squirrels and any kind of flower and heart. And Cassidy says, hello, beautiful, with flowers and hearts and a star. And Cassidy's got the coolest one, I think. She likes okay, it's either octopuses, octopi, or octopusin. I don't know which, but it's a plural of octopus. But so if you're on each of our shows, you can definitely send us. And now you know what to send who. So you can say like, yeah, I got your back. So Glenifa asked if she could ask a question. Absolutely, Glenn. If I just drop a question, make it a specific question into the chat box. No legal, no general. This is for everybody coming in or who came in after that. But yes, absolutely, y'all. Please, we love the questions. It's never too late to put one in. Okay. So, and speaking of, who do we have next? Let's see who we have. Rebecca. Hi, Rebecca. I think I was just talking to you. And she said, hey, squirrel. And she sent me purple hearts and a squirrel. Mwah. Can you tell me if my dad is telling the truth about feeling better? And thank you. So is he telling the truth? Is how I am tackling this. Uh-huh. He's so telling the truth, Rebecca. Um, I can't say if he's healed, obviously, but I mean, you want him to keep his doctor appointments and everything. But as far as how he's feeling, not only physically, but mentally, we've got the star, which is one of the hopeful cards, like the most hopeful cards. This is a feeling of rejuvenation. This is feeling like you can move forward and believe in something. And I don't think he's felt like this for a long time. And she says, oh, good, this isn't it. I've also got temperance. He's found his balance. He is feeling like his chemistry is working right. So this is beautiful. Now, again, I'm not a doctor. This is how he's feeling. You still want to make him go to all his doctor appointments. Um, and I feel like he's seeing a clarity that he hasn't seen before, like a fresh start on life from a different point of view somehow. He's got he's got a fresh new beauty to him. And Becca, look how happy he is. He's happy. So I don't think he's lying to you. She says, so funny with the chemistry because he was dehydrated. So yeah, I really, oh, and it's the cups too, and all the water. Look, hindsight 2020, every single card has water in it. And she said, "Aw, but yes, honey, he is so telling you the truth." Ooh, okay. Okay. So I had a little bit more to say, but that's okay. The silent bell. It's the silent ones that are deadly, y'all. So, okay. And she said, "Thank you, Squirrel." You're welcome. All right. So, my brain. Did y'all see where it went? Because I completely lost it. If you saw it fly out, just let me know. I'm just going to go on to the next question because that one was a flat blank, y'all. Okay. And Mare, hi Mare, says, "Hello, I'm a Pisces. Love me some Pisces. Do you see any major stumbling blocks ahead for me this year? Any major stumbling blocks?" Let's check it out, Mare. Any major stumbling blocks? I do have a tower, and I'm trying to, it's kind of like in pieces here. I feel like you know this tower moment is coming, that you already feel the stumbling block. And I feel like it has to do with some form of team or partnership. I'm I do feel like it's possible that it's in love. That's what I'm getting strongly, but it also might be a job that you love. But it is something that you feel, do you, no, it feels like you're worried that you're going to lose something. Now, with this, try to remember that when you worry like that, sometimes when we let worries overcome us, we act like that's already happened and we start to get really panicky and we ask questions and we push and we push and we push and we push until finally the people around us are like, "Okay, you just made it happen." Be careful not to do that. I mostly see this as a big fear that you feel like something's coming, but I've also got the Ace of Cups, which is beautiful new beginnings. So when this tower moment hits, you're going to be able to move into something way better and quickly. It's the Ace of Cups. It will be just a short matter of time before you can move into something else where you are celebrated and appreciated. Sometimes, y'all, that bell. Sometimes, you guys, those tower moments, those things we fear the most, are what sets us free. And I know that sounds crazy, but we get real comfortable somewhere and we convince ourselves that we're happy there or that we like it. And we get stuck there because we're afraid of anything else. And sometimes the universe comes in with an adjust and we're thrown into chaos. But on the other side of the chaos, there's something that was waiting for us that was always better. So, whew, I know when you're going through those tower moments, you don't always feel like anything's going to get better, but it will. It will. Okay. So I really hope that helped. And I hope some of y'all were able to get some information out of what I said there at the end with those tower moments and getting stuck. I was stuck for a long time, but now I'm free and I get to play with y'all. Life is good. Okay, who do we have next? All right, we have a donation for a 3-minute reading. Thank you so much. These really do help keep us going and getting us out there to you. So, who do we have for our three? Is it Glenifa or Glenifee? So, I had a huge fight today with my mom while on vacation. I wanted to know if we will have a good relationship after this fight. Good question. So, pretty bad one, and is not trying to understand feelings. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Oh, okay, okay, honey. So you actually feel like you were physically beaten right now. You're just really distressed, and it feels like everything's unraveled. Glennie, you've told me that before. I will remember it if I can remember my own name, honey. But but Glennie, it feels like so much progress has been unraveled and beaten down, and that you are afraid that your relationship with her will not continue, and you've actually worked your butt off. I don't think it was always a good relationship to begin with, but you've put so much work into it to make it a good relationship. And I think at this point she does not realize that your perspective is different than hers. A lot of times we're like, you know how when you get advice and they say, well, I would do it this way. That's them, not you, Glennie. And Glennie says, I feel like I have tried so much. You have, honey. But it's like oil and water. You guys are going to come back together again. I promise. This is a family card and one of the strongest family cards. But you are always going to have oil and water moments. Sometimes just let her win. Um, She says, we did have a great relationship when I was young. Yeah, and then we turn into these teenagers, and our parents are like, who is this monster living in my house? No. Yeah, when we turn into teenagers and we develop our own ideas of what the world should be and how it is, and she's not seeing it, and she wants you to do things her way, and you need to do them your way because that's who you are, and she's not understanding where you're coming from. And this might be one of those times where you're going to say we agree to disagree, because it's worth fighting over, but it's not worth ending a mother-daughter relationship over. Okay, so sometimes we just have to step back. I would recommend you take that step back because she is not bending on this, and accept that she has a different point. I know that's hard, Glennie. I know that's hard, but this is one of those times where you're not going to see eye to eye. And Brooke says, hey, lovely. Hi, Brooke. It's so good to see you. All right. So let me see. Let me see. Let me see. We've got this month alone has just been hell month. And I know y'all are feeling it. Emotions are running rampant. Like, what are these things and why are they coming at us? And then in the 21st, we're going to go into the retrograde, Mercury retrograde with Taurus. And one thing I want to say about that is don't, and Glennie said, okay, thank you. Okay, honey. Um, don't let that freak you out, because yeah, there will always be technology problems, but what you really need to focus on during this retrograde is communication. I love these. We got the emojis going all over. I love this. But that communication with Taurus, especially retrograde, you may need to clarify things. You may not understand them the first time. You might be speaking to somebody who thinks they're part hummingbird and going a million miles a minute. For the next, I don't know, till May 14th, from April 21st to May 14th, make sure that you heard what you think you heard, so that things don't happen that you will be upset over. Okay, that's my biggest thing, is how to, there's always a way to fight these challenges. There's always a way to overcome them. And sometimes it's simple, like clarifying information. And sometimes it's horrible, like suck up all these emotions and live with it. I hate that one. Not my favorite. So I hope that helps y'all. And let's see who we have next. Oh, there were the squirrels. I got some squirrels. Thank you guys. I was like, where did the squirrel emojis go? We've got Kelly. And Kelly, hi Kelly. She says, having trouble sleeping. I am standing my ground with people. One came and insinuated they were going to take one of my pups. Will they try? Love you, squirrel. I love you too, Kelly. Let's see. Is this person going to try and come take your pups? No, no. I would keep an eye on them. I think the threat of coming to take one of your pups, they think that you will fall into line, whether you like what they're trying to make you do or not. Oh, she'll get into line if I threaten something she loves. And it being a pup, you can't go straight to the police, but you can. You can. You think you can, but you can tell the police about a threat against your puppy too. You sure can. And the police will follow through. So they're just trying to under, what the heck is that word? It's like, I'm going to pull a journey. It's on the tip of my tongue. Can you see it? It's like, I stole that from Journey. But no, he's trying to make you feel unbalanced and chaotic and not able to think, because he knows that's one things that will totally throw you off kilter. So he's got no way to follow through. He's just being a jerk. And next time he threatens him, just call him out. Call him out. Rain on his thunder, if that was even the right way to say it. But he's trying to hurt you and make you panic. And right now, panic is the last thing you need, Kelly. Don't fall for it. You're, yeah. And Cassidy said, great advice. Thank you, Cassidy. All right. We're just moving right along tonight. You guys don't forget to share us out. And if you haven't already, definitely follow us on Facebook, subscribe to YouTube. We got so many YouTube specific, like you can only find them on YouTube shows. We got Tarot Card of the Day. We've got angel numbers of the day. We got the transits in you. And the mythology of astrology is recorded, but you can catch that on the YouTube. We've got so many shows that you guys can catch. And if you ring the bell, you'll always get notified. And Kelly says, thank you, Squirrel. Mwah. You're welcome, honey. Anybody who touches one of your puppies, we'll see if I can still lift my feet up that high. Okay? So, but, and Mare, ooh, I like that one, Mare. That's cool. Mare sent me a moon and a whole bunch of different stars. That looked really, really cool. So who do we have next? Trouble Woman, Trouble Woman. Makes me think of a Cat Stevens song. So will me and Ryan be together this weekend? Let's find out for Trouble Woman, Trouble Woman. Will you and Ryan be together this weekend? I'm not seeing it happen. I see a desire for it to happen, but you already know that he's not going to be there. Um, trust your intuition. I feel like you will feel like he's being tempted to other stuff, or you're going to end up with a broken heart. You've got to have some Virgo in your chart with this amount of worry. He can't make it. I think your intuition knows that, and that he's not doing anything bad. You're going to come out on the other side very contented and feeling relieved, because he's not going to come for the weekend, but he's not doing all the stuff you think he's doing, and he'll be able to prove it for you. Okay? I hope that helps. So I wish I could have told you he'd be there, but I don't see it happening. So keep us posted. Yeah. And she said, okay. Yeah, it did seem like, just don't let your imagination run with you, honey. And she said, thank you. Yep. Because okay, so my husband, when we first got together, it was right before we got married. He was working in some other state I can't remember the name of, but it was far away. And I was getting this mail for this other man that had his exact name, and I was sending it back to the mailbox. But one day I got this real pretty card, and it had my husband's name on it. And I was like, I think he might have got a card from your grandma. He's like, go ahead and open it up, read it to me. And it was this, oh, we had such a great weekend, and I can't wait to see you again. My voice went higher and higher and higher until I was screaming, help! Luckily, he was able to remind me. She says, "Aw," he was able to remind me that there was another man with his exact name just down the road that we'd been getting mail from. So my imagination just completely, I was very insecure at the time. And she's saying, LOL. It was funny. He still don't think it's funny. Probably because I still mess with him about it. I was out of the blue. 30 years later said, who's Hope? Okay, you guys, who's next? Mary T. Hi, Mary. She said, Spirit advises me and my husband get back together, and he came back into my life. We've been separated for 5 months. So, are you okay, I'm having trouble with the context of the question. Are you asking, if you're still here, just say, are you asking that this is the advice for to come, like in the future? Because it's written in the past, and I have a really hard time with time. So I'll see what I can get about you and your husband getting together. But let's hope I don't get lost in time. Let's see. Mary T. She would like to know if they would get back together. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, okay. Wow, honey. Not anytime soon is what I'm getting. I feel like you feel, oh, so trapped. Like you don't even know which way to turn. You're terrified. And that's a horrible place to be. And it's like you're stuck taking care of everything, and he's out playing with temptation and feeling like it's freedom, but it isn't really. I do feel that I'm seeing in October, let me look, October, I'm seeing in October a possibility of you two speaking together and finding out, what works, what doesn't work, and whether you should pursue it or not. Don't let his temptations as separated have an effect on that, because you are separated. I would say have a little fun yourself, not necessarily going out with anybody else, but have some fun, because he's having fun and you're sitting there terrified and worried about how you're going to take care of everything. So I do see you guys having a talk. I do see him coming back into your life, but it's not going to be an easy road. It's going to take a lot of work and a lot of commitment. That this is something that you two can make grow, but there needs to come an understanding, and you he's got to allay those fears that are just eating you alive right now, and those are very valid fears, honey. So I hope that helps. Hold in there. And if you choose to, in October, there will be a chance, but he's hurting you. I hope that helps. That's a tough one. I wish I had better news. I want to tell everybody. So, joke time from Journey. An invisible man married an invisible woman. The kids were nothing to look at either. I have an invisible man joke, but I'm pretty sure it's not safe for work. Um, in fact, I'm 100% sure it's not safe for work. But someday, I'm gonna tell it to y'all if I can on a Friday show with Journey's permission, because it's a rough one, y'all. But it will make you laugh, I promise. Okay, so who do we have next? We got Journey Ryan. Hey, Journey. Last night, me and my wife watched 3 movies back to back. Luckily, I was the one facing the TV. Okay. Okay, that's my favorite joke I've heard this week. The one out of womb was good, but that one was okay. My makeup's gonna run. So we got Sophie S. She says, "Hi Aquarius, and thank you for your that thing. Sun sign. Not sure if I should trust my Gemini husband." Ooh, I wish I could see his chart. Gemini and Aquarius can both, they can be stable relationships, but they go through a period of time when they're really young where they're like, I love everybody and you're next. So let's see if you can trust him. Has he outgrown that? Let's see. Ah, okay, Sophie. So you're, again, I got a theme tonight. It feels like you're creating a mountain out of a molehill. And not to say that you don't, I hate to say you shouldn't feel a certain way, because we feel how we feel and nothing's going to change that. There isn't logic to it. But it feels like something minor happened and you put it out of proportion, and now you don't trust him. That you have been after him about it, but he is working toward your future, yours and his. This is Moon in Taurus, and that is a very stable relationship type card. Moon in Taurus, it doesn't get any better than that or any more loyal than that. Okay, he's loyal to you. I do see that there is some work to be done. We got that 7 of coins again with that Saturn in Taurus. So again, another Taurus. Taurus is so loyal. It's just there's some work that needs to be done here between the two of you so that you can learn to trust each other. And real quick, this is like the most stable card in the tarot deck to me. So you can trust him, Sophia. Learn to talk to him. So Journey says, my husband dresses to kill. He cooks the same way. So if I come visit you, I'll be making sure you're cooking. if I ever get that privilege. So, like, my husband, okay, so the first time when I first met him, I didn't know how to cook for Jack. And even my mom, I would be like, Mom, can I make this? It's in a box. And she's like, okay, let me see the destructions. So one of the first times I cooked for him, I made shells and cheese. I was so excited, right? And it's like big, like you stuff the shells and you put the sauce on them, and he bit into it, and you heard this crack. He's like, well, damn it, baby, did you even cook the shells? I was like, was I supposed to? Oops. And Journey says, kid, I'll call you later. Dad, don't call me later. Just call me dad. Killing me, killing me. I had written some jokes down that I left on my desk at home. I had to travel this week. So I'm trying to, I think I've told you the only one I can think of right off. What smells like nuts, but you can't see it? Squirrel farts. That's my joke. Okay. And Journey says, LOL. And Journey says, can you put my shoes on? Dad, no, I don't think they'll fit me. All right. If you can make me roll your eyes, you've done your job for the day. Wait, did I say if you can make me roll your eyes? Or did I say if you can make me roll my eyes? Okay, guys. Tonight is going fast. I do want to tell you about some other shows we got going on. We have a great lineup during the week. I'm going to start with Monday and work my way through. Okay. So, Monday, we have Journey Ryan live. And then you can hear him tell his jokes, which is hysterical. And he's, oh my God, an amazing reader. So that's Monday night at 10 p.m. Eastern. Then Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern is Destiny K, Divine Love and Light. Beautiful, beautiful energies there. Don't miss it. Followed by special guest with Journey Ryan at 10 p.m. on Tuesday. So come see who he brought. I can't wait. I'm so excited for tomorrow, y'all. It's been very, very exciting all week. And then Wednesday, I'm having a hard time because I don't have my notes with me. I'm like trying to look it all up in my head. So Wednesday, we start out with special guest with Journey Ryan at 10 p.m., followed by Whispers from the Forest with Squirrel at midnight. So y'all come see us. Don't be square. And then Thursday, you got Destiny K, Divine Love and Light at 7 p.m., followed by Journey. Oh, wait. Special guest with Journey at 10 p.m., followed by Cassidy the Card Slinger at 11 p.m. Just chock full day. Thursdays are epic, and you just if you don't get your question answered on one show, which we try to get to all of them, you jump to the next show all week. It's perfect. You've always got someone to ask. And then Fridays, don't miss Fridays. Journey and Friends, Journey Ryan and Friends. That show's a hoot. And I have left that show when I've been on it where my stomach hurts so bad from laughing because we have a good time. And we do a whole lot of readings too, but we have a party. Okay, y'all come to our party. So, kid says, did you get a haircut? Dad, no, I got them all cut. There was a moon one. So, Sherlock and Watson, is that the right names? Watson was Sherlock's. They were out camping, and Sherlock woke up and he sees Watson looking up at the stars. He's like, "Beautiful night. What do you observe?" And Watson's like, "Well, there's the dog star Sirius. He's really bright tonight, so I think it's going to be a beautiful day tomorrow. There's the moon. It's in gibbous So this is the part of the month that says you're just going on and on about the stars, right? And the positions. And finally, Sherlock says, you idiot. It means our tent was stolen. Okay, that one was a boo. So, all right, you guys, we are to the last question. So let's get that up. Tonight went fast, very, very fast. So who do we have? Haley. Hi, Haley. She says, hello. Hundo and I are in minimal communication right now. Do you see us talking again soon, please? And thank you. Let's find out, Haley. You're a Cancer? I don't remember for sure. Hundo and Haley. Okay. So he's taken a huge step back. I don't know what happened. He feels confused. He feels very confused, like he's not really sure what's going on. Make sure that you hadn't been sending him mixed signals or overpowering signals. Either one could really mess with him. It feels like mixed signals. So he's like, does she like me? Does she not like me? Um, does she want to get married next week or never see me again? Just he's confused. And he needed to take a step back because he likes to be knowing what exactly is going on. I do see that he will reach out to you, but it will almost be like a different person, almost like a new friend. And I do feel that you two will have a powerful emotional connection, not necessarily love connection, because he's confused. But if you can do whatever you can to unconfuse him, that would go a long way and it would bring you a lot of content. Because I can see that you really like him, but I also really feel like you've been sending the poor guy mixed signals. So keep that into consideration. All right. And thank you. All right. So, all right. Journey says, what do you call an elephant that doesn't matter? An irrelevant. I'm stealing that word. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for coming out here and hanging out with me and letting us tell our crazy jokes. And Haley says, yes, I am a Cancer. Sorry for the late reply. So I thought so. Like, the and Cassidy says, awesome show tonight, Squirrel. Thank you, Cassidy. Rebecca's laughing. I'm glad some of y'all are laughing. Cassidy says, ha ha, these jokes. You guys, we definitely have fun. We definitely dive deep into the readings as deep as we can. And we all love each and every one of you. Callie, Callie, I love you. That's my friend. So, you guys, thank you so much for choosing to spend an hour of your lives with me. It means a great deal. And thank you for trusting me to help you with advice. See y'all tomorrow, bright and early at 7 p.m. with Destiny K, Divine Love and Light, followed by special guest with Journey Ryan at 10 p.m., followed by Cassidy the Card Slinger at 11 p.m. So full day tomorrow. Come play with us. Mwah! You know I love to play. Bye.